Are you debating whether or not your child or younger sibling who's under the age of 13 should use social media? Do they know the pros and cons social media has on their little brains? We all know. Oh, today I will talk about why children under 13 should not use social media. We all know children love to make friends and have a variety of people to talk to. However, the way they're trying to do so has become a major problem in kids' everyday lives. According to Mom Junction, June 4, 2023, social media is a vast platform, so one cannot control the amount of information available here. Therefore, children might bump into inappropriate or harmful content that may affect their thinking. This means your child can potentially grow up faster than you would want them to, and depending on the content and situation, they can become depressed. According to Cleveland Clinic Health Essentials on December 3, 2021, kids under the age of 11 who use Instagram and Snapchat are more likely to engage in risky digital behaviors, including making online-only friends, viewing websites that their parents will find objectionable, and experiencing or participating in online harassment. As an older sister with an 11-year-old baby sister, I can say that online harassment doesn't stop on Instagram and Snapchat. It can be on any type of platform that allows chatting with real-life people around the world. This can lead to some mental health change and some serious behavior problems. Now that we talked about the problems children have with social media and how it affects their behavior and mental health, let's talk about the causes to the mental health and behavior change. According to Charles Carolina, March 21, 2023, because of the fact that social media offers privacy, this can mean that children feel like they can participate in online harassment under the influence of not getting caught. This can also mean that children may start to commit small little crimes at an early age and can gather them enough courage to become disrespectful towards their parents in the future. According to SAFE's November 3, 2022, kids receive judgment in many forms from users on social media. People may post criticizing comments under a kid's post or send them criticizing messages about their videos, pictures, or simply their taste and ideas. The number of likes for each post or story influences how a kid feels, so they might feel neglected if they don't receive enough likes and comments. This can cause them to want to be noticed and admired, and not feeling that way means they feel like they aren't enough. According to National Public Radio, May 23, 2023, a U.S. general surgeon said that teens who use social media for more than 3 hours a day face a double risk of depression and anxiety. This can mean that because they are focused on keeping up with trends and having a high profile, that it becomes their whole lifestyle. And when things don't go as planned and they receive hate comments, this can cause them to want to give up or to want to try harder. According to HealthyChildren.org, May 30, 2023, children that use too much social media are at risk of delays in attention, thinking, language, and social skills. This can make them become, less interactive with the outside world. And this is because they don't, talk with their parents or have fun activities to do with their parents or family members or just friends. It's really sad to see or hear about children going through this at such an early age. Now that we talked about the causes to their behavior change, let's talk about ways to help with the social media problems that children have. According to childrenhospital.org, December 28, 2021, ways to fix negative impacts on children is to communicate with their child. And I do not mean yell at them about how they never do anything around the house. No, I mean actually talk with them, because you never know what your child's going through because of social media abuse. According to American Psychological Association, May 9, 2023, another way to help is to teach your child social media literacy. Tell them about the risks of social media and tell them about the problems they might encounter. Help them become more aware of what might happen so they'll know how to deal with horrible situations. Because we all know we cannot avoid the problems social media brings, but we can help them learn how to handle it. According to CNN, May 24, 2023, when it comes to time you feel like your child is ready for social media, you should make sure you introduce it slowly. When it comes to introducing social media, it's okay to go slow at your child's pace. To start, you can get them a device that just calls and texts. And then when you feel like they're handling calls and texts well, you can then move to a smartphone. There are settings, disabled browsers, and have adults moderate which applications a child can use, and their screen time. And finally, please don't be a hypocrite. Make sure you monitor your use of social media as well. Because remember, whatever your child sees you do, they might want to do as well. So it's important to follow the rules you would want your child to follow. First, I talked about the problems children have with social media. Second, I talked about the dangers social media can put a child through. And lastly, I gave you a few solutions on how to help with social media abuse. I appreciate you listening, and I hope this helped you become more aware of the problems children have with social media and can help you avoid your child going through that. Thank you.